So, what's up, everybody? Is everybody doing great over here? I hope yes, and I just want to know if we are live right now. Definitely yes. Okay, that's great. Hmm. So, people, welcome to JEE English Unacademy. If you haven't subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe button, okay, as soon as possible. And hit that bell notification so that every time you get the update whenever we come live. And I just want to tell you that in the today's session, we will be talking about some of the MCQs, 100% expected MCQs for your CBSE term 1. Okay, so this is definitely for that. Before that, I just need to tell you something about me. That's my name is Yawar Manzoor. I'm a JEE physics expert. You can definitely read it out from the screen itself, what I have done in my entire career so far. And before that, I need to clear my this specs, goggles, whatever we say. Okay, that's great. So, people, my name is Yawar Manzoor, and this is the piece of information about me. You can definitely read it out from the screen itself. And if you want to follow me, you can definitely follow me on Unacademy. This is my username over there. That's Yawar Manzoor. Hit the follow button as soon as possible. What's up? What's up, people? Hit the follow button as soon as possible. Okay, keep this thing in your mind because we come up with the special classes on Unacademy's platform which are completely for free. You can definitely come in our special classes as well. Right now, I'm teaching magnetism over there. If you people want to join me, definitely you should download the Unacademy app. Search my name over there, Yawar Manzoor. Follow me and use my code Yawar. Okay, this is my code, that is Yawar. While you unlock your free course, understand? While you enter in my special class, you just have to do this. Okay, yes. And next thing is, as you might have recently seen the results of JEE 2021, AIR 1 was from Unacademy. Understand, this AIR 1 was from Unacademy, 18 was from Unacademy, 87 was from Unacademy. More than 150 learners were having 99.5 and above percentile. Okay, all those people were learning inside this Unacademy's platform by taking this plus an iconic subscription. Now, if you people want to fall in that category, what's up? What's up? Is everybody doing great? Now, if you people want to fall in that category, you're supposed to take this plus and this iconic subscription. That's mandatory. Okay, and you'll ask me, sir, what are the benefits that you're gonna get in this plus and iconic subscription? First of all, I just want to tell you that, okay, I just want to tell you that country's top educators are teaching you inside Unacademy. Okay, there are so many who have got 20 to 30 years of experience. They will be teaching you inside this plus, only inside this iconic. Live classes happens over there every single day. Tons and tons of educators give you the live classes and weekly tests. Once you are done with the entire stuff that you have studied for the entire week, afterwards you need to go for this weekly test. Okay, you need to analyze your test scores and the structured courses, the courses which have been designed by the top educators of the country, so that it will help you in your upcoming JEEs. Okay, next thing is unlimited access. This unlimited access is basically you can watch anybody's lecture in any damn time, and even you will be having this access as well. For example, if there are so many educators who are teaching you in different batches, you will be having this clear access that you can select your different favorite educators and you can create your own batch, and you can learn from your different favorite educators in your own batch only. That's what we call the complete and unlimited access. And if you take this iconic subscription, first of all, you will be getting all the benefits you get in plus, some of the extra benefits as well, because this is iconic. It has to be something good, better than this plus. So that's the personal guidance. Personal guidance is all about personal mentorship. Personal mentor will be given to you. He will be guiding you throughout your exam, how you need to focus on different things. Understand? You need any sort of clarifications, you have any sort of doubts, you can directly ask him, sir, I got this doubt, how am I supposed to do this? He will be 24/7 with you. Okay, 24/7 with you. You can ask him your doubt, whatever the clarification you need, any damn time. Test analysis. Once you're done with your test, afterwards you need to analyze your test scores. Okay, because You just have to check this thing, that in what portion you are lagging in, okay? In what portion you need to work more so that you'll get a better scores in the upcoming time. So that's why this test analysis is mandatory. This is done from our end only. Our experts will be basically analyzing your test scores. They'll be telling you in what portion you need to work more. Experts guidelines, highly mandatory in order to crack any of the JEE exam. Understand, you need to have a proper plan, proper strategy. Study material will be sent to you, study planners will be given to you. Now the point is, for how much amount of time you can take this Plus subscription and this Iconic subscription? 30 months, 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, 3 months. This for this. Sorry, this is not my code. I'm really sorry. I forgot to change this once again. I'll change it by tomorrow itself. And there are no cost EMIs available as well. Understand? Like, you don't have to pay the entire amount for 30 months at once. You can pay it monthly. Understand? EMI options are available. And no cost EMI means you don't have to pay any interest. Okay? That's okay. So we say no cost EMI. Exactly. This is no cost EMI that is available over here. So these are the prices. You can definitely check it out. Now, if you want the maximum possible discount, use my code Yawar. This is my code Yawar in order to get the maximum possible discount. Same goes for this one, 24 months, 18, 12, this. Use this code Yawar if you want to grab the maximum possible discount. Now, the point is, these are the batches which we have launched recently on Unacademy, okay? Like this one, this one, this one, this one. Definitely, you should enroll in these batches if you want to take your rank to the next level. Top educators of the country are teaching inside these batches only. 6, 6, 13, 13, 13, 20th. And next thing is, this is the T20 test series. If you go for this test series, you can win the rewards up to 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. Use my code Yawar. This is my code Yawar while you enroll in this one, okay? It will ask for a code while you enroll in this one. Next thing over here is, that is India's biggest weekly scholarship test. Understand? This is what we call the Unacademy's Combat, Mega Combat, okay? Mega Combat. You can definitely enroll in this one. If you people want to learn free on Unacademy, this is the only way. You can win up to 4 crore plus scholarship. These are the benefits you can exactly get. Definitely, you should check it out on the screen itself. This is Ask a Doubt. If you have any sort of doubt, you can ask. You can post it on Unacademy. You'll get the solution within no time for sure. Okay. Next thing is, you can ask unlimited number of doubts. You can ask the doubt any damn time, get the high quality video solutions, that too in Hindi as well as in English language. And you can ask this doubt. You need to basically click a picture and post it on Unacademy. Make sure that doubt should not be blurred. It should be very clear. Okay. And crop that particular image. Okay. It's not like you'll send 5 or 10 doubts in just one single picture. These are the do's and don'ts that you need to keep in your mind while you go for this doubts and solutions. Now let's basically go with this. All of you start basically solving the questions before I do it. Come on, everybody. What is the answer for this one? A, B, C, D. If this is A, B, C, D, what is the answer for this one? Capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor depends on, okay, does it depend upon the charge? Does it depend upon the charge on the two plates? A, B, C, D. What is the correct option? Everybody. People saying A, B, C, D. Okay, this is a multiple correct exactly. It says, sir, C is equal to Q by V. If we talk about the capacitance of a capacitor, that C is equal to Q by V. Okay. Does it depend upon the charge? Does it depend upon the charge? Okay, definitely not. Okay, it doesn't depend upon the charge. This capacitance, we say, this is a constant. Understand? This is a property of a material. It depends upon the dimensions of the material. If we talk about the parallel plate capacitor, that is basically something like this. This is a one plate and this is another plate. This is first plate. This is another plate. If I talk about how much is the capacitance of this one? Ability to store the charge. This is what is capacitance? How much amount of ability does it have to store the charge, to store the energy? Understand? Understand? Not charge, you just say energy. So in that case, can I say over here? Can I say over here? that capacitance depends upon what? It depends upon the distance between these two. We say capacitance of this parallel plate capacitor C is equal to, that is epsilon naught this A upon this D, where D is the distance between these two plates. This is a parallel plate capacitor. First plate, second plate. Understand? You know how we charge the capacitor? We connect the battery to it. Battery does the external work done. That takes the charge, electrons charged from one plate and place it onto the another plate. Understand? This become positively charged, this become negatively charged. I hope your basics is clear, okay? And A is basically the area of these plates. Understand? And epsilon naught, everybody knows, okay? Permittivity, okay? This is what we call the medium over here. Now see, we say this is in air. That's why epsilon naught. So this capacitance is a constant. Understand? This is a property of a material. We say it depends upon the dimensions of the conductor. Understand? It doesn't depend upon the charge, how much charge is basically stored on this one. Say, sir, we'll increase the charge, capacitance will increase. Understand? So it's not like that. Keep that thing in your mind. This is a constant. It is basically what? It depends upon the dimensions. That is, how much is the distance between the two plates? What is the medium over here? That's epsilon naught. What is the area of this parallel plate capacitor? So can I say this is a parallel plate capacitor over here? Can I say in that case capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor depends upon the thickness? Understand? Over here means how much is the distance between this? That is this one, okay? Not this one and this. I can definitely say it over here, okay? Everybody, let's move on to the next one. Can you find the equivalent capacitance in this one? What is the equivalent capacitance? A, B, C, D. This is how you are supposed to solve this one. You need to solve this one exactly. You will get the correct answer. A, B, C, D. What is the correct option? And everybody, like the session before you. Everybody, that's mandatory. I want all of you to basically like this session as soon as possible. Okay, people saying A, B, A, B. Let me just tell you what happens over here. See, can I say this capacitor and this capacitor both are basically connected in series? This one and this one 100%. Can I say this one and this one both are basically connected in series? 100%. This one and this one are connected in series. This one and this one are connected in series. This one and this one are connected in series. When I find the equivalent of this one and this one, I call that, for example, C dash. And I call the equivalent of this that is nothing but C double dash. So can I say this C double dash, this C and this C dash are basically in parallel? 100% I can say it like that. Now, can you find how much is the equivalent capacitance in this one? First of all, we'll try to resolve the upper part of the circuit over here. You'll say, sir, in case of series, how do we find the equivalent capacitance? Say, sir, 1 by C equivalent, it is nothing but, that is 1 by this C plus 1 by this C clearly. So this will be C. Understand? C plus C upon C to C square. C, that is 2C by C square. Wait, this is C plus C, that is 2C. This is 2C by, this is C square exactly. And take it over there, So can I say this C equivalent will be nothing but, ye kaat do, that is C by 2, 100%. Okay. This is what we call the C double dash. Okay. This is C double dash exactly over here. This one. Equivalent capacitance of this one. Can you tell me how much is the equivalent capacitance of this one? You'll say, sir, the equivalent capacitance of this one will be clearly, that is C is equal. This C dash is equal to also, that is C by 2. Understand? Now this C dash, C double dash and this C, all the three are basically connected in parallel. If all the three are basically connected in parallel, in that case, how do we find the equivalent capacitance in case of parallel? Can we say this C equivalent in case of parallel is C1 plus C2 plus this C3? Exactly, we solve it something like this. So now, can I say in that case, it will be something like this. It will be something like this. This C equivalent will be nothing but, so it will be this C by 2 plus this C by 2 exactly. Understand? This is twice C by 2. 2 will cancel. C plus C will be exactly, or this C by 2 plus C by 2, that is C. So C plus C will be exactly 2C. So can I say this 2C is the correct option over here? Yes. Come on. This is the good one exactly. I want you to solve this one. What is the correct option exactly? There is a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric, with no dielectric between the plates, is connected to a constant voltage. Understand? Initially, this is the scene. So finally, what happens? How would the capacitance and the charge change if the dielectric constant K is equal to is inserted in this one? C naught and see what happens. See, let me just make you understand this question. It is saying that we have a parallel plate capacitor. Okay, this is a parallel plate capacitor. I'm just making it over here. Okay, this is the first plate, this is the second plate. So it is saying that it is connected to a battery of constant voltage exactly over here. This is a battery. Fine. Now, what happens? I would say now what happens exactly over here? It is saying that initially it is having the capacitance, I call that C naught, and it is having, this is a parallel plate capacitor. Initially it's having the constant, it's having the capacitance C naught, and it is having the charge Q naught initially. And what happens finally? Saying that we have placed a dielectric in between. We have inserted the dielectric in this one, okay? We have inserted the dielectric in this one. We have inserted the dielectric in this one. So what happens afterwards? That is the question. It is saying what happens with the charge and what happens with the capacitance. Is this option, this option, this option? All of these, which one is correct? Okay? A. Do you seriously think A option is the correct option over here? Let me just make you understand exactly. Let me just make you understand. Listen to me very carefully. This is the one plate. This is another plate. This is this one. See, you might have studied from your concepts that whenever we place an dielectric in, whenever we place the dielectric in a parallel plate capacitor, in that case, what happens with the capacitance? It increases by what? By dielectric constant times. Understand? That constant times. Understand? Dielectric constant times. How much is that? That is K. Listen to me over here. So we say, what happens with the capacitance? You'll say, sir, initial capacitance, I call that Ci. What happens with the finally when we place, if I say initially, initial scene is when there is no dielectric. So only this one and this one, these are the parallel plate capacitors, air is the medium over here. Now afterwards, we are placing the dielectric in this one. Understand? So can I say in that case, after placing the dielectric, this is initial scenario, this is initially, capacitance initially. So what happens with, I would say this is final capacitance. Initially that is Ci. So finally when we are placing the dielectric, so dielectric, capacitance increases by, that is dielectric times. Understand? KCi. What is the capacitance initially multiplied by the dielectric constant? We are placing the dielectric. This will be the final capacitance. I hope this is clear to you. You'll say, sir, give the proof for this one. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll give you the proof. Okay. D is correct. Yeah, good evening. Listen to me very carefully. So we say, see, C is equal to, that is epsilon naught A by D. Understand? In case of a parallel plate capacitor, this capacitance is C is epsilon naught A by D. Fine. You just tell me one thing. Have you studied this formula? Have you studied this formula? That is nothing but this epsilon of any medium. Permittivity of any medium is nothing but, that is relative permittivity multiplied by permittivity of free space. Understand? How much is the permittivity of any medium will be equal to how much is the permittivity of free space multiplied by the relative permittivity of that medium. Understand? So this is what we call the relative permittivity. This is the relative permittivity. This is the permittivity of any medium. And this ER is what? Relative permittivity. This is what we call the dielectric constant K. Understand? The other name of this is relative permittivity, whatever you say, if your basics are clear. Fine. So this is basically the scenario over here. Now what exactly, I'm making you understand the concept. Rest I can solve this just in a second. Still I'm making you understand the concept over here. So this is EM is equal to this one. Now you just tell me one thing. This is the initial capacitance, I would say. Initial scenario when no dielectric was placed. Now we are placing the dielectric. Can I say afterwards capacitance will be? That is nothing but we're placing the dielectric. This is having the capacitance what? I would say some capacitance. This is having the capacitance. Sorry, this is having the dielectric. What? This is a medium. This is having the permittivity. What? That is permittivity of the medium. Understand? I call that EM over here. So can I just write finally after capacitance will be in this case, can I say it will be nothing but that is epsilon of this medium. Initially it was air only. That's why I took the epsilon naught. So it will be finally epsilon of that medium, permittivity of that medium, that is A by D area, and this will be epsilon naught A by D epsilon naught this A by D exactly. Epsilon naught this A by D exactly. So I can directly write this is epsilon naught, this epsilon M A by D. So can we put this epsilon or epsilon over here? You'll say, sir, instead of this, I can write this is epsilon R, epsilon A naught A by D exactly. Tell me one thing, what is epsilon naught A by D? You'll say, sir, this epsilon naught A by D is nothing but capacitance, normal capacitance. Understand? Initial capacitance, you call this as initial capacitance when there was no dielectric. This is final capacitance when we place the dielectric. So can I say in that case, this will be nothing but what? That is ER as it is because of, क्या बोलते हैं यार इसको? Replace this with this one. Can I say? That is nothing but this is CI exactly. So this is, so what happens with the capacitance? You'll say, sir, that is nothing but ER into CI. ER is basically K. So this will be K into this CI exactly. That's what I told you. Finally, capacitance will basically increase by what times? Okay. Finally, capacitance. So finally, capacitance will be increased by what times? You'll say, sir, K times. If the dielectric constant is basically K over here. So that's why I told you initially directly over here. Now, how much is the capacitor? How much is the dielectric constant in this case? That is given, that is 2. So can I say over here? And what is the initial dielectric? What is the initial capacitance? That is C naught. Initial capacitance when there was no dielectric. So can I say in that case, this final capacitance, it is saying, for example, C. So C will be exactly 2. This is 2 and initial capacitance is this C naught. So what is the option matching with this one? C is equal to C naught. This one, option 2 and option 4. These can be the correct one. Now let's go for the charge. Understand what happens with the charge. Fine. Now let me just show you over here. Listen to me very carefully. If I talk about the charge, let's say, sir, initially charges, I call that Qi. Finally, this is without when no dielectric was placed between the two plates. So finally, I would say charge is, sir, that is Qf. We say charge Q is equal to Cv. So this is Qi is equal to Cv. That is capacitance into voltage. So what is capacitance initially? You will say, sir, that is Ci into this V. As this is constant, potential difference is constant. Constant voltage source. Understand? It remains constant even if you are placing the dielectric. Understand? So this happens over here. And what is finally? You will say, sir, finally it is nothing but that is Cf. Understand? When we place the dielectric, that is capacitance finally into that is voltage, that remains same. V is same. Okay? You tell me one thing. What is this Cf? You'll say, sir, this Cf is K times of Ci. Just put it over here. So Qf will be exactly that is K times of Ci into this V. What is Ci into V? That is Qi. Can I put it over here? Qf will be exactly that is nothing but this Qi into this V. Can I just, sorry, Qi into this K. Can I just write it as it is? This will be K, 100%. So what is finally charge? I say, for example, Q. They are mentioning Q. Initial charge is that is Q naught into this K. What is K? K is given as 2. So can I say final charge will be twice Q naught? So what is the correct option? So charge will be increased by dielectric constant times initial charge. So Q is equal to twice Q naught. C is equal to twice C naught over here. So this is not the correct one, not this one, not this one. This is the correct one. I hope this is clear to you. Everybody? Let's move on to the next one. Can you solve this one? What is the correct option for this one? Everybody? Okay. It is saying that a parallel plate capacitor A, B, C, D, come on. A parallel plate capacitor C is connected to a battery and is charged to a potential difference V. Another plate, another capacitor of capacitance 2C is similarly charged to a this. Okay, the final energy of the system exactly is. Listen to me very carefully. They're saying that they are having a capacitor. I'll just mention it over here. Okay, this is a parallel plate capacitor and this is another capacitor over here. Okay, this is a parallel plate capacitor. So this has been charged, understand? And the potential difference over here is basically V and the capacitance of this is basically C, okay, after charging. So I would say this is positive, negative. And this is the another one over here. which its capacitance is 2C and it has been charged till, I would say, for example, that is 2V. It is given in the question. Now they are connected through parallel to each other. Understand, they are connected in parallel to each other. So it is saying that positive terminal of this is connected to the negative terminal of this one. Negative terminal of this one is connected to the positive terminal of this one. It is something like that. This is the question exactly. We are supposed to find in this case how much will be the final energy of this configuration. After connecting this with this one, what will be the final energy? How to find the final energy? You'll say, sir, how to find the energy in this one? You'll say, sir, energy U is equal to, that is 1 by 2 CV square. So how much will be the net capacitance? Net voltage of this entire system. Of this one we know CV. Of this one we know 2C, 2V. What about the net potential and net capacitance? Put it over here, you will get the answer. So can you tell me C net in this case? You will say, sir, that is simply this C plus this 2C, because both are connected in parallel. So that is 2C plus C is nothing but that is 3C. I'll just write because connected in parallel. Fine. And what about the potential? You'll say, sir, potential, that is 2V minus this V, net potential. Okay. So you'll say, sir, V net in this case will be 2V minus this V. It will come out to be V only. Just put it in this case and you'll get the answer. Very simple question. So you'll simply say, sir, this U will be exactly, that is 1 by 2. And this is 3C. And this will be exactly, this is V square. So can I say this will be nothing but that is 3C V square by 2. What is the correct option? 3C V square by 2. Everybody got this one? That's great. Okay. The option is marked. This is the correct one. The parallel plate, the capacitance of a parallel plate condenser does not depend upon area of the plates, medium between the plates, distance between the plates. It does depend upon all the three. It does not depend upon this one. Understand? Okay. This is the fourth option. Let's go with the next one. The effective capacitance of a capacitor is reduced when the capacitors are connected in. Come on. Okay. Can I say series? Simple. What happens with the parallel? If, for example, there are so many capacitors which are connected in parallel, we say, sir, C equivalent in that case is C1 plus C2 plus C3 up to so on. So capacitance is basically net capacitance, equivalent capacitance will be more than these. So in the case of series, understand this happens in parallel. In case of series in capacitance, that's 1 by C equivalent is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2. Yes. Next one. Come on, solve this one. This is a beautiful question. Not so beautiful, but still. Come on, what is the answer of this one? All of you? Everybody? A, B, C, D. What is the correct option? Listen to me very carefully. Find out the capacitance of Earth. Radius of Earth is basically given something like this. We'll say, sir, Earth is basically, we consider it as a spherical capacitor, okay? It's spherical in shape. We consider it as a spherical capacitor. Okay, let me just show you. See, if we talk about it's a spherical capacitor over here, okay? For example, the charge is placed over here, something like this, something like this, something like this. Okay, charge is stored exactly. This is a spherical capacitor. Now, you tell me one thing in this case. Can you tell me how much is the potential at this point? Okay, forget about that. First of all, you tell me how much is the capacitance of this spherical capacitor? Ability to store the charge. You'll say, sir, C is equal to that is Q by V. Okay. Can you tell me, this is C is equal to Q by V. Can you tell me potential at this R distance? Understand? Say, sir, this is R. Okay. You consider this as a point charge. At R distance, you consider this as a charge. At R distance, how much will be the potential? Sir, we have studied in electrostatics at this R distance, potential will be exactly that is KQ by this R. If charge Q is basically present on this one, you consider that entire charge is basically placed on this one as a point charge over here. At R distance, we are saying KQ by R. In our electrostatics, we have studied this in very detail. So can you put it over here because this is the spherical capacitor? Can you put it over here? C is equal to Q upon. What is V? You'll say, sir, that is this KQ by this R exactly. I can say it like that. Okay, everybody. So so it will be nothing upon R by K. What is K? 4 pi epsilon naught. So we say, sir, C is equal to, that is nothing but R upon 1 by 4 pi this epsilon naught. Take it over there. So this will be 4 pi epsilon naught. This is R. So this is what? So I'll just write it over here. C is 4 pi epsilon naught this R. So this is what? This is the capacitance of a spherical capacitor. This is a capacitance of a spherical capacitor. Exactly. Understand? Now, if this is a spherical capacitance of a spherical capacitor, use the same formula over here. Okay. Or use directly from this point. Okay. This one. So you will say, sir, it is now very simple. It is now very simple. You will say, sir, C is equal to, that is what? Take this one. That is R upon 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, because we know the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon 9 into 10 raised power this 9. Exactly. Okay. Now tell me over here, how am I supposed to do this one? How am I supposed to do this one? You'll say, sir, in this case, I can definitely write that is R. What is the radius of this? That is 64,000 exactly in that case. Okay. Can I just write it over here? Huh? Yes. Yes. Come on, swallow this. So definitely I can write it over here. Just put the value of this as it is. That will be 64 this into 1000 if I convert to in meters. Definitely. And this will be upon this K, that is 9 into 10 raised power 9 exactly. This term exactly will come out to be 7.711 something. It will be something like that only. And this will be multiplied by, and over here 10 raised power minus 6. Understand? So this is what? 10 raised power minus 6. Can I just write this will be 711 microfarad? Yes. Okay. So this will be the correct answer in that case after calculations. Come on. Next one on the screen itself. Can you tell me in this case how much is the equivalent capacitance? 4 capacitors. Can you tell me how much is the equivalent capacitance in this case? Very simple. Just we can do it in few seconds. Now see, this one, and this one. All the three are basically connected in series. Okay. If they are connected in series, can I say 1 by C equivalent will be exactly 1 upon, that is C2. What is the value of C2? That is 3. Plus, what is the value of C3? That is 1 by 4. Plus, what is the value of 5? That is 1 by 5. Okay. If they are connected in series. When different capacitors are connected in series, we find the equivalent capacitance something like this. Understand? After solving, this will be something like that is 40 upon 60. Sorry, 47 by 60. 47 by 60. ऐसा ही कुछ आएगा just. Something like that only. Understand? Come on, everybody. So this will be something like this. So can you tell me C equivalent from this one? C equivalent will be exactly that is 60 by this 47. Fine. So this came out to be the equivalent capacitance. Now this equivalent capacitance is basically parallel to this one. Understand? That is this C1 and this one. So can I say C net or this C equivalent, net equivalent? It will be nothing but that C1 plus C, this C equivalent in that case. So how much is that? You'll say, sir, that is how much? 2 plus, that will be 2 plus 60 by 4, 7. So this will be 3.27 exactly. Understand? So this came out to be 3.27 microfarad. So what is the correct option? This one. Okay. Same question. Consider the figure and value of the capacitor in the above question. If a 4 volt of battery is, how much is basically the total charge stored? Q is equal to CV. How much is the capacitance in that case? 3.27, and multiplied by how much is the charge exactly over here? Sorry, potential, that is 4. Come on. Everybody getting this one. I need to know in this case which option is the correct option. A, B, C, D. Just this 4. How much it will be? 13 point, yeah, this one. 13.8 microcoulomb. Okay. Next one, I want you people to basically solve this one. Okay. This one. Over here, internal resistance is exactly given. If you are supposed to find the current in this lower arm, just take the internal resistance plus external resistance. Keep that thing in your mind. Okay. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. It was all about it. Okay. Yeah, we are exactly done. So people, if you want to follow me, you can definitely follow me on Unacademy. This is my username. Okay. Username on Unacademy. Follow me to get the updates every single time whenever I come live. Okay. This is mandatory. And now if you people want to come on to our Unacademy's own platform, definitely you should go for this Plus subscription and Iconic subscription. Like you might have recently seen that in JEE 2021, AIR 1 was from Unacademy. This was from Unacademy. Okay, this was from Unacademy. AIR 87 was from Unacademy. 18 was from Unacademy. If you people want to fall in that category, you are supposed to take this Plus subscription. You are supposed to take this Iconic subscription. Okay, like in this Plus subscription, you will be getting the live classes. You will be getting the weekly tests. You'll be getting structured courses, unlimited access. You can watch anybody's lecture any damn time. Understand? This unlimited access is basically what we call the clear access. Even you can create your own batch. Create your own batch. Select your own favorite teachers and create the batch. Okay. Yeah. You got your JEE advanced results. So this is study material. This will be sent to you. Now, if you take this Iconic subscription, you'll be getting the personal guidance. That's personal mentorship. Okay. You need have any sort of doubts. You need any sort of clarifications. You can directly ask him. He'll be 24/7 with you only. Understand? And in this test analysis is basically all about, what? This will be, yes. This test analysis is basically all about analyzing your test scores so that you'll get the better scores in the upcoming time. Experts guidelines. Without the proper guidelines and strategies, it's almost impossible to crack JEE mains and advance. Study planners, study material will be sent to you. These are the prices exactly that you need to have a look on. If you take this Plus and Iconic subscription, no cost EMI is available. No cost EMI means if you paid monthly, if you pay this entire amount monthly in installments, you don't have to pay the entire amount at once. You can pay it every single month. Understand? Like for 30 months, this much is the money. For 24 months, this much money. For 12 months, this much money. Understand? You can pay it monthly. So no cost EMI. You don't have to pay any sort of interest. So if you want the maximum possible discount, use this code Yawar. Okay. This is the code that you are supposed to use, Yawar, in order to get the maximum possible discount. These are the features of Iconic subscription. These are the features of Plus subscription. Next we have over here, that is this Excel batch, Emerge batch. These batches which we have launched recently on Unacademy, you can definitely check it out. And this is what we call the T20 test series. Okay, this is T20 test series. That is, if you people wanna take some of the rewards, that is 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, and the level of the exam is also not that much tough. So take this reward, use my code when you enroll in this one. Next is, this is India's biggest scholarship test. This happens every Sundays, okay? It's a weekly scholarship test. We call it Mega Combat. Mega Combat. Go for this one. Use my code Yawar to enroll in this one. Understand? This Yawar. Use my code Yawar to enroll in this one. You can win up to 4 crore plus scholarship rupees. Keep this thing in your mind. Rank, if you get the rank from 1 to 3, you'll be getting 1 year IIT JEE plus subscription. From 4 to 10, 75% scholarship. From 11 to 50, 50% scholarship. Next is, ask a doubt. If you have any sort of doubt, you can post it on Unacademy. You'll get the solutions within no time. Understand? Like, you can ask unlimited number of doubts. You can ask the doubt any damn time. Get the high quality video solutions. Receive the exact match of your questions. And you need to basically upload the picture on Unacademy. Make sure it is very clean, neat, and crop that particular image. It's not like you'll send 5 or 10 questions in just one single image. That is not permissible. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Take a chill pill. See you guys very soon, okay? Till then, subscribe to JEE English Unacademy. Hit the bell notification, like and comment on the videos. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.